What is up, Minecraft bros? This is Ryder here, and today I'm going to be doing some kind of video that involves SiegeW5, Sphinx, and Drayko in the whole True Blood / the cloning process. So pretty much this is how all the story goes on how Sphinx became evil and why SiegeW5 is not in True Blood nor the cloning. So this is how it all started. So pretty much SiegeW5 and Sphinx were just resting in their own samurai dojo, hiding from Tekla because of, well, like, since they are part of the Fire Clan, like Tekla, but they are actually good guys. So then Tekla decided to do an ultimate plan that will take over the whole Zooniverse. So then he decided to kidnap both of them. But Sphinx was just knocked out very cold after like a rough exercise, and the SiegeW5 was so active that he was trying to defend Sphinx. But then SiegeW5 got knocked out by Thorn and Azar. So then SiegeW5 was knocked out for like days, and then Sphinx became evil with that blue carbine thing that had the pink crystal that turns anything evil or dreadful. So then Sphinx became, well, as you all know now, True Blood Sphinx, also known as Evil Sphinx. But that does not mean Sphinx is officially evil. He's just under control on some kind of weird, like, mechanism that's making things evil. So pretty much Sphinx is still a good guy in there. They just gotta figure a way how to unlock it. So then Tekla decided to create Rare Drayko. So then he figured out a cloning process, but it just costed too much money and power that Tekla did not have enough. So he had to make a 1 in 4 chance. So then he decided to plan up with Mr. Squiggles, but Mr. Squiggles was blinded in some way from Tekla of like working on an awesome cloning project. But then Tekla, also known as the mysterious visitor from Mr. Squiggles, said that there's a 1 in 4 chance that there's going to be something dark that comes out of it when cloned the 4th time. Mr. Squiggles thought that would never happen, as like he's going to be testing all of his stuff. So he did test it on some stuff, and then let's just say something buttery didn't go well. He tested it on 3 objects, and then the 4th one was just a little bar of butter, and the butter became so evil that it almost attacked Mr. Squiggles, but Mr. Squiggles took it down with a butter knife. Yeah, that's right. he's crazy. So then he decided to make it as an advertising selling thing. And this is when Jammer wanted to help out Jeffrey, as you all know, on getting Jammer after Ryder sniped him in some way, which that's me. Which we already know there's no such thing as sniping, as it's a public auction, as we all know that. So then Jammer saw the advertisement and then decided to clone himself, but Yama, Sergeant Zurd, and Stonewall were all in the way, and then Drayko was in the way in the 4th time, and then when Drayko accidentally cloned himself, then came in Rare Drayko. And let's just say Rare Drayko was not in a good mood that time. So then Rare Drayko, like, yeeted Jammer off to, like, almost space. And speaking of space, that's when we see cold space in that cold mountain. And then they decided to help each other out. And then they realized that Rare Drayko is now a threat to the Zooniverse. But then they were starting battling him. They thought that Drayko died after getting impaled, but it was actually like a robot clone that him and Mr. Squiggles planned. So pretty much Rare Drayko was not helping out in any way, because he decided to fake his death. So then Jammer decided to battle Rare Drayko, after getting almost impaled by Cold Space's icicle powers. So then Rare Drayko became good after opening his true eyes. So pretty much Rare Drayko became a good guy. Tekla got super furious and then decided to call in his latest project, Sphinx. And then Sphinx was sent out to take Rare Drayko down and then make him evil like how Sphinx is. So pretty much it's like a long story right now, and it's really confusing. But then Sphinx decided to make Rare Drayko evil with the crystal thing that Tekla used on Sphinx, which was also an invention Mr. Squiggles made. So pretty much Tekla stole an invention that Mr. Squiggles made that can emit any source of energy through any object. So pretty much Tekla was planning all this up, and then stole a copy of one of Mr. Squiggles' inventions and then used it for himself. So pretty much the cloning thing was not the first time Tekla was planning on with Rare with Mr. Squiggles. So pretty much Tekla has almost gone into like almost god mode with Mr. Squiggles. But Mr. Squiggles is just dumb, you know. And crazy, like he doesn't know what he's doing. And never tests out anything. But then Tekla sent out Sphinx, and then Sphinx used the thing that Tekla used. He gave it to him, so then he could use it on Rare Drayko. Rare Drayko then became evil, but that does not mean Rare Drayko is officially evil. There's still some good in him, as he saw in Part 4, when Mr. Squiggles developed a cure, and also did not test that out, but yet it's completely worked, because then he went to the bathroom, and then he saw Jammer, and then Jammer told Rare Drayko to be careful. So then Rare Drayko received a call near Sphinx's base, and it was then Abrams, and tell him that he has to get out of there quickly. But Sphinx caught him, but yet Rare Drayko punched Sphinx's face out. But that does not mean Sphinx is back to good. He's still evil. Like, that crystal thing is still in his mind. But then Rare Drayko is figuring out a way how to stop Sphinx and turn him good, like how Jammer did to Rare Drayko, by talking it out. But let's just say Sphinx is just, oh my god, Sphinx is just out of control. So pretty much Rare Drayko is going to have like a hard time. So it will all be continued out soon in part 4, no, not part 4, part 5 and 6, and then a possible finale. So pretty much part 5 is going to get almost dark, as Sphinx and Drayko are going to battle things out. Part 6, I'm not telling you what happens. And in Part 7, I'm not even going to tell you what happens. And then at the end of Part 7, the finale, we'll have a post-credit scene of Project Mystic. Which basically, Project Mystic is after True Blood. Literally, I was going to plan on making True Blood first. And then I'll continue on with Project Mystic. And then on to another movie that I'm planning on after Project Mystic. Which Project Mystic, in the end, is going to have a cutscene for the next movie that I'm working on. So pretty much, guys, that's the whole storyline on how did Sphinx turn evil. Yeah, so that's pretty much part of it. Yep. We all knew this was coming, and we all know there's going to be a happy ending. I just know that for sure. Let's just hope Sphinx turns good and reunites with SiegeW5. And Rare Drayko survives all this. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.